Hey Kairos students, happy Monday. Welcome back to our 1 o'clock devotional here on Instagram. Just a reminder, afterwards we will be posting it to the Instagram TV and it will be there permanently. So if you have anyone who would like to watch it and they've missed it, you can send them to the Instagram page and it's going to be the Instagram TV logo, and that will be the backlog from last week. And then the rest of them from, I think, when did we start this? Early April, are on YouTube. So they're here on Instagram TV, and then the old ones are on YouTube. So welcome to Monday, what is the date? May 18th. So glad you guys are here. Oh, Raquel, hello. Sammy Joe, Joel, Abby, Emily, and Lauren. Happy birthday, Lauren. I hope that you're having an amazing day so far. I hope that your family is spoiling you like crazy today. I hope you have an awesome day, even though it's raining outside, but I hope that you have an amazing birthday. So today we're going to be doing something a little bit differently because it's going to be a off-screen interactive type thing. So Pastor Michael and I have been really talking about biblical literacy and what that looks like for us as a church and us as a youth group. So what biblical literacy is it's knowing what's inside here, what's inside the Bible, what does the Bible say? So firstly, Matthew chapter 4, let's go through that first. And this is why biblical literacy is so important. We see it in Matthew chapter 4. It says, "Then Jesus was led up by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil. After fasting 40 days and 40 nights, he was hungry." How many of you guys tried fasting any kind of food for fasting a few weeks ago? It's hard, right? Especially if you're like full on fasting, not just giving up one thing, but if you're full on fasting, like I'd be hungry too. So verse 3, "And the tempter came," which is Satan, "he came and said to him, 'If you are the Son of God, command these stones to become loaves of bread.' But Jesus answered, 'It is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from the mouth of God.' Then the devil took him to the holy city and set him on the pinnacle of the temple and said to him, 'If you are the Son of God, throw yourself down. For it is written, he will command his angels concerning you, and on their hands they will bear you up, lest you strike your foot against a stone.' Jesus said to him, 'Again, it is written, you shall not put the Lord your God to the test.' Again, the devil took him to a very high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and their glory." Kind of like in Lion King when Mufasa is showing Simba all of the land, saying, "This could all be yours." So the devil is showing him all the kingdoms of all the world and their glory. And so the devil said to Jesus, "All these I will give you if you fall down and worship me." Then Jesus said to him, "Begone, Satan, for it is written, you shall worship the Lord your God, and only shall you serve." There we go. Sorry. Then the devil left him, and behold, the angels came and were ministering to him. So there's two reasons why we should know what this text says. Not just Matthew 4 text, all of these texts. Is number one, we will be tempted. We will be tempted. We will be put in situations where we might not know what to do. Because I know that Jesus was really hungry. And yeah, he's the Son of God, so he could command the loaves of bread, or the stones to turn into loaves of bread. So he could have done that. And he could have taken the advice of Satan and been like, "Oh yeah, that's a great idea. I'm gonna do that. I forgot I had that power." He could have done that. But no, he knew what the word said. And so he answered immediately, "No, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from the mouth of God." And so we see that Jesus was able to respond to temptation because he knew what the word said. So reason number two why it's so important to know what's in here is because the devil does. Did you guys catch that? Did you guys catch that? Where is it? Verse 6. Verse 6. He said, and the devil took him up to the holy city and said to him, so this is the devil speaking, "If you are the Son of God, throw yourself down, for it is written, He will command His angels concerning you, and on their heads they will bear you up, lest you strike your foot against a stone." So the devil knows what's in here. And it's so important to know what's in here, because the enemy knows, and he's going to try to trick us. And yes, it's true. Like, that's what it says that. So Jesus would have been fine if he had thrown himself. But that's not, like, we can't fall to temptation. So I want to challenge you guys. We're going to start a little series on biblical literacy, just to learn some things that are in here. Obviously, it's a lot, so we're not going to be going through every single verse, because that's a lot, and it would probably take us a couple of years to get through. I highly encourage you guys to do a Bible reading plan. If you can do a yearly Bible reading plan, highly encourage it. But one thing that I want to do with you guys is go through some stories that you may have heard of, you may not have heard of, but I think it's important for us to know what's in here. So, a couple months ago, before this whole crisis of staying inside happened, Pastor Michael gave me a biblical literacy test, because we're trying to find things to do with you guys. So we found one that was really hard. I don't want to preface it with that. It's really hard. You will probably not get very many right. And I encourage you not to read the comments in the there's like, you can comment on the article where the quiz is. Don't read it, because there's some punks in there that are like, I got 20 out of 20, it's so easy. Don't listen to them. It's very hard. So to find it, you're going to search biblical literacy Biola test. So, hi Mom. So it's funny that I'm promoting something from Biola, because I went to APU, and if you know anything about Christian colleges, those two are rivals. So it's funny. But Biola does have a wonderful Bible program, and they put together a wonderful biblical literacy test. So once again, I want you guys to Google Biola biblical literacy. It should only be 20 questions. Once again, it is pretty difficult. So we will be going over each of the questions for the next 20 days. So don't Google it. Just know that we're going to go over it. So be honest with yourself. I'm not going to ask you guys to like report. What was that? Oh, weird power outage. Cool. I'm not going to ask you guys to report your score to me. I am going to ask tomorrow, like, hey, how'd you guys do? You're more than welcome to say what you got, but I'm not going to say like, oh, if you're watching this, you have to tell me what you got. So it's just going to be a fun way to kind of track our progress throughout this series. So baseline for our test, you have to take the biblical literacy test to know how you improve over the next 20 days. So once again, it is the Biola biblical literacy test. It is only 20 questions. Don't be too hard on yourself if you don't do well, because especially at your age, you're not supposed to do very well, because I think most of the people taking that were from Biola's Bible school, and that means they've been studying the word for a while, so they know some of the questions in there, and they should get 20 out of 20. Otherwise, what are they doing? So good luck, guys. I look forward to connecting with you guys tomorrow for question number 1, to cover that one. So good luck, everyone, and I hope you guys do really well despite how difficult it is. I believe in you guys, and if you don't do well today, you will do well on day 20. So you guys rock. Hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys later. Good luck, everyone.